school basketball on 98.7 The Coast is brought to you by these community library markets. Bayshore Ace, Stone Harbor, the helpful hardware place. The J. Byrne Agency for all your insurance needs. Crest Savings Bank, your hometown bank. Your locally owned and operated McDonald's at Wildwood Courthouse and Seaford. The Burke Motor Group, automotive leadership since 1912. Avalon Golf and Country Club, open all year to the public. Sturdy Savings Bank, committed to personal service. Solomon Motors Woodbine, quality pre-owned vehicles. Della Mangiata Bayshore Road Villas, winner of the 2007 Cape May Food Festival. Bowman Heating and Cooling Wildwood, on the go when the temperature gets low. The Crest Tavern, open daily with NFL and NHL direct TV packages. Vince's Restaurant, serving dinner Thursday through Sunday, breakfast on weekends. Cinnabon at Carvel, Rio Grande, the ultimate sweet treat shop. A Four Seasons Diner, Rio Grande, with the lowest prices, including a 99-cent breakfast special. Blitz's Market, your local neighborhood grocer with the $6.99 per pound filet mignon special. Offshore Getty, the Villas. Got car problems? Get it fixed at Offshore Getty. Also by the Star Diner North Wildwood, the North Wildwood Recreation Department, Woody's Surf and Skate, Santucci Square Pizza North Wildwood. And now let's head on over to beautiful downtown Crest Haven for all the action and play-by-play with Mr. Radio Brian Kniff and Buddy the Budman Tarbun.
Cape May County Technical School. Brian Kniff alongside Buddy. Matchup here tonight. Cape Atlantic League basketball here on 98.7 The Coast as the Cape May Tech Hawks host the Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tigers. Both of these teams, Buddy, have been up and down this season. A little bit more up for Cape May Tech than for Lower Cape May, but as Bill mentioned in that fabulous opening that Lower Cape May, kind of their signature win so far has been that victory over Atlantic City. And but other than that, they have really struggled since then, going just 2-5 over their next 7. Cape May Tech at 6-4, and they played St. Augustine pretty tough, Buddy, the other night here at home, leading the Hermits at one point in the second half by 3 or 4 points before fading late. So, but this should be a good matchup between two programs that know each other very, very well.
Oh, that is an understatement, saying how well the kids from these two schools know each other. And that's what makes this a very interesting contest. The gym is starting to fill up. There's still some seats. So if you're out and about and you want to come see a good high school basketball game, the game is being played at Cape May Tech. And Brian, what's good about, you get a game like this, and as you said, both of these teams really are trying to establish an identity. Cape May Tech started off their season at 5-0, and since then they've hit a bit of they've had a tough schedule. I mean,
right.
And like you said the other night, the game against St. Augustine Prep, when we're getting our updates from around the county from different schools, people phoning in, and when you hear that they're up 4 points in the third quarter against the Prep, you know that they're doing some good things out there. And you reflect back to that opening night win for Lower Cape May against Atlantic City. And they had some games that they lost that were out and out winnable, against Ocean City, against Oakcrest. They had some real tough games. And then the worst of the lot was that effort that they put out in the Christmas tournament against Wildwood, when basically they really did not show up in a right mental frame to play the game.
Well, the one thing about Cape May that we've also noticed, and actually in this game I guess we have to say the full name. A lot of times we say Lower Cape May, we call them Cape May, but with Cape May Tech on the floor, I'll qualify it and say Lower Cape May. But the one thing we've noticed with them, Buddy, is that they've gotten off to some really, really poor starts in games. They were losing 13-2 to Millville and actually came back and won that game last week. And then last night to Vineland, they got their doors blown off in the opening quarter and never came back. So it's imperative that Lower Cape May gets off to a better start, and I'm sure Pat Holden is well aware of that and has been working on that and trying to tell his team about trying to get off to better starts. And
it's funny that you say that, and obviously both of these clubs are coached very well. Lower Cape May, as you mentioned, Pat Holden, and Cape May Tech, Bobby Ridgway, who's a Middle Township graduate who actually coached at Lower for a long period of time. And when you point out that, hey, coach, your team needs to get off to a better start in the first quarter, especially with coach, whether it be Pat Holden or Bobby Ridgway. You never want to kind of look at you and wring your neck, because obviously they're working on that and they understand that aspect. And that's where the frustration really starts to mount from the coaching angle, because when you don't come out ready to play, everyone says, well, the coach didn't have him ready to play. When basically that's what you're doing in the locker room, that's what you're doing yesterday in practice, that's what you're doing tonight before you come out of that locker room door.
This is a big game for both clubs in terms of state tournament. For Lower Cape May, buddy, this is almost a must-win. When you're playing in the American Conference, you just can't afford to fall 3 games below 500 with about a month to go before the state playoff cutoff. And if you're unfamiliar with that, every team in the state has to have a record of 500 or better by the first Saturday in February to qualify. And at 3-5, Lower Cape May can't afford many losses. Cape May Tech at 6-4 has a little more wiggle room. However, when you look at Tech's schedule between now and the cutoff, buddy, they've got some very, very difficult games. And you know, let's just say this. The loser of this game is going to have a real hard time qualifying, whereas the winner certainly will put itself in a better position.
Well, you talk about that, and tomorrow night, Cape May Tech travels to St. Joseph Hamilton to play a very much improved Wildcat squad, and then after that, they host Pleasantville, then they go to Middle Township, then they go to Bridgeton, and right there, that's going to be a very tough road, and that's why tonight's so important.
They beat Bridgeton opening night, but Bridgeton's been playing great basketball since the new year. Even though they don't have much to show for it, they played a couple of teams tough. So you're right. I mean, they don't have an easy game among the lot. So some of the players to look at in this game, buddy. You got first for Lower Cape May in the backcourt, Dante Jones and Mike Pittman kind of lead the way for them. And a sophomore center who we both like at 6'6", Tom McKeefery, really seems to have some nice potential. He's had some ups and downs, which you would expect with a sophomore, but he certainly has the potential to have a big game. The thing with Tech that you like, buddy, is that they really get some balanced scoring with Jamie Coleman in the backcourt, Robbie Davis, who's probably their best player, and then Gary Farrow down low along with Nick Rinaldi. I mean, that's 4 kids right there on any given night that can give them 10 points.
Well, Robbie Davis is averaging 15.5 a game coming into this game. James Coleman's averaging 14 a game, and Gary Farrow is just a shade below 10 at 9.8. Then you have Jim Romano, he's averaging almost 7 points a game. You know, the balanced scoring is important.
Yeah, you talked about the crowd coming into this game, buddy, and if you remember, you know, way back when, the first time we ever did a broadcast here, they didn't even open up the bleachers on the side of the floor where the benches and the scorers table were. That's how little interest they've had there. And Bobby Ridgway has really worked hard to make this a competitive, viable program that has a little bit of a following, and it's evidenced by what's here tonight. If you remember back to the first game we ever broadcast, buddy, that's one of the highlights of our broadcasting career when the manager, Jay Mackle, was it Mackle?
Yeah.
Jay Mackle down the end of the bench had the transistor radio, and you gave him a message to tell Coach Ridgway, and he actually went over and told him. I think Bobby was ready to throw us out of the gym.
Yeah, yeah, a little tongue-in-cheek that he took too much in the literal sense and actually got up but we weathered that storm.
All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll take a 2-minute timeout back after this with the opening tip. 98.7 the first time. Connect along with Buddy Tarbotton. And starting lineups for the two teams here this evening. First for the visiting Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tigers. We'll go with a 3-guard lineup. Joe Sipple, Dante Jones, Mike Pittman, all in the backcourt. Sipple and Jones are seniors. Mike Pittman's a junior. Eric Durante, another senior, and then Tom McKeefery, a sophomore, will play down low for Pat Holden's Lower Cape May Regional Caper Tigers. They come in at 3 and 4. They'll wear their away black uniforms trimmed in white and caper blue. For Cape May Tech, They'll go with James Coleman, a senior, Robbie Davis, a junior in the backcourt. Nick Rinaldi and Gary Farrow, a pair of seniors down low, along with Don Fiorentino, a sophomore. Coached by Vegas Bob Ridgway. The officials for this evening's game are Rusty Phillips and Dave Downey.
And we would like to thank Dave Downey for bringing it out from actually fellow official, but also school teacher Cape May Tech, Frank Brazil, who stores Quaker Chewy bars by the box load in his desk in his office. And actually, prior to the game, Dave was out selling them in the stands. And we're going to have them here by the box. People can stop by the radio table and pick some up. And we'll use the proceeds for snacks at the Bellevue after the game.
Anybody out there with the radio on here in the gym, it's buy one, get one here at the table. But you got to make sure you ask for it. By the way, Cape May Tech wearing the home whites trimmed in green and black.
And again, Brian, a real nice crowd filling up this gymnasium. The section behind the Cape May Tech bench, as you alluded to prior to the starting lineups being announced, is actually full. You couldn't get a seat in that section if you wanted one.
Well, you can tell Cape May Tech's arrived as a program, buddy, because those warm-up tops that they wear are about as sharp as I've seen all year.
And again, there is still some seating available, but the gym is filling up.
And between us and a couple of other cameras here, there's enough media here to think this was a Sixers game. But then again, there might be more media here than there were Sixers games lately.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Getting ready to go here. Waiting now for the Cape May Tech Hawks starting 5 to come out from their huddle. Lower Cape May, their players are waiting anxiously around the half-court circle.
This is our first look on 98.7 The Coast at Cape May Tech, buddy. Obviously, you and I have seen them a little bit. It's the first game we're broadcasting with them. We just had someone walking over toward the table. I thought they were going to come ask for
Chewy bars.
Chewy bars. I'm glad you brought this up on the air, bud, because I'm the one that's going to have to deal with the repercussions. I just want to let you know that.
Yeah, I figured that would be fun.
All right, we are stationed along the east baseline here at Cape May Tech, so the home team, Cape May Tech, will be coming toward us. Not that the people out in Radio Land care where we are, but just kind of wanted to set the scene. Ball's in the air. We are ready to go. Cape May Tech controls the tap. Jamie Coleman with it. Lower Cape May playing straight man-to-man. On the wing to Nick Rinaldi. Rinaldi comes out high to Davis behind a double screen, puts the ball on the floor, goes back to Coleman. Coleman tees up a three, off the back iron, no. Durante the rebound, and got it over to Sipple. Sipple to Pittman. Bounces back out to Dante Jones. Cape May Tech also in man-to-man. Jones to the basket. Wow, he got all the way to the rim but missed the layup. Here's Davis for Cape May Tech, takes it down the wing. Stops, loses his dribble, tried a bad entry pass. Good help side defense by Tom McKeefery, who tipped it away for the steal. Left side, Joe Sipple. Head of the circle to Dante Jones. Sipple with it. Goes to Durante. Head of the circle to Jones. Jones steps in, goes back to Pittman. Pittman from 10 feet. Good defense by Cape May Tech. Made him change his shot. Jones the offensive rebound, no. And then McKeefery missed the putback. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Lower Cape May.
Well, obviously something right there that Cape May Tech does not want to allow is second and third opportunities for Lower Cape May to be able to score. Got to do a better job boxing out. Nick
Rinaldi down the boulevard, and he's bumped and fouled by Joe Sipple.
And that will be the first team foul against Lower Cape May. First personal foul against number 23, Joe Sipple.
They enter the ball in the post for Fiorentino. Good patience there. Powered it up off the glass for the first points of the game.
And Cape May Tech, good execution of their out-of-bounds play under the basket.
Jones left side to Pittman. Pittman comes back out to Sipple. Sipple, dribble drive, kicks out, stolen away by Davis. Davis wants to run. Powers the ball down the middle of the floor, off the glass, no good. Rebound Farrow. It goes off of Farrow's leg and out of bounds. Wow.
Gary Farrow did a good job that time hitting the offensive glass, but he wasn't able to come down and control the basketball, and it went off his leg and out of bounds. So he gets credit for an offensive rebound and a turnover.
Pittman with it. Across the timeline goes to Jones. Jones to McKeefery, swung in the corner to Joe Sipple. Sipple dribble drive, bounce pass in the post. Durant, he couldn't do anything with it. And was smart to bring it out. Got it to McKeefery down the lane. Rejected by Fiorentino. And then the ball comes down out of bounds in McKeefery's hands. And that'll go over to Cape May Tech.
And that time, Tom McKeefery just did not do a good job of protecting the basketball. He tried to shoot it with his right hand on the left side.
There's Tech trying to run. Good ball fake by Farrow. They call it a clean block. As Farrow went up, got a man in the air, and Lower Cape May will have it. 5:42 to go, first quarter, 2-0 Cape May Tech. Dante Jones, foul line area, got it down low to McKeefery. And we have a foul.
And they're going to call that.
McKeefery will go to the line for 2.
Excuse me, they're going to call that on number 40, Dom Fiorentino. It'll be his first team foul against Cape May Tech. And as you said, Tom McKeefery, the sophomore, will go to the line to shoot 2.
Bob Ridgway not happy with the call. McKeefery's first free throw no good, especially since the one thing he said to the official, Farrow made a good move down here, and there seemed to be contact and nothing was called, and then almost the same type of play and a foul called against Cape May Tech. McKeefery made the second free throw. It's 2-1. Rinaldi with it. He stepped out of bounds, stepped on the sideline, trying to go a little too fast against Lower Cape May's pressure.
And that's going to be the third turnover here in the early going of the opening quarter. 5:33 to play. It's Cape May Tech 2, Lower Cape May 1.
In the post, here's Dante Jones, an athletic move, and he laid it up and in.
Yeah, that was a tough shot by Dante Jones. Did a good job of using his body to get some separation against the taller Fiorentino under the basket.
Davis trapped in the backcourt, but got it back to Coleman. He gets it across the timeline to Farrow. Farrow to Rinaldi, spin move in the post, short jumper is good. Boy, that was a good move by Nick Rinaldi, bud.
Yes, it was, and Rinaldi just was strong with the basketball. A good pivot back to the basket, and he was able to score the bucket.
Jones out of the circle, goes to Durante. Durante on the floor, floater in the lane, got a friendly bounce. 5-4, Lower Cape May. Here's Coleman along the baseline. Stops, comes out high to Rinaldi. Good extra pass to Davis, 17-footer off the back iron. Lower Cape May now wants to run. Joe Sipple, right side, spins into the top of the lane, back to Pittman. Pittman for 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Gary Farrow, Cape May Tech. 4.5 to go first quarter. It's 5-4, Lower Cape May. Boy, buddy, this game really has some state playoff atmosphere here. Here's Davis for 3. And got the friendly roll.
And that time, good rotation on the shot. Hit the front of the rim. But because he followed through and had good rotation, he got a good roll off the iron and stayed down.
Cape May Tech ahead 7-5. Pittman on the right side. Dribble drive, kicks it off to Joe Sipple. Inside 4 minutes to go first quarter. Sipple kicks out. Here's Durante for 3 right side. In and out. Rebound McKeefery. It'll give Lower Cape May another possession. Sipple left wide open for 3, and that went in and out. And Cape May Tech has the rebound. Coleman with it. Trying to get into the top of the lane is shut off by Jones. Behind the back dribble, backs away to break a 5-second count. And now he'll pull up for 3. No good, missed everything, and McKeefery pulls down the rebound. Not a good set there for James Coleman.
No, it was not a good, that's the type of shot you can get any time. And after getting that second opportunity and being able to reset the offense, that was not a good decision by Coleman.
Jones to McKeefery. Right side to Durante. Down along the baseline to Joe Sipple. Kicks out to Pittman. Dribble drive. Shot up is short. Rebound taken by Farrow. Good outlet pass to Davis. Davis crossover dribble through the middle. Got a foul.
And that time, Robbie Davis is able to split two lower Cape May defenders and go up strong with the ball. He scores the bucket, draws the fouls at the line with the opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. And Brian, that foul was on number 23 for Lower Cape May, Joe Sipple. That's his second, team's second.
And Chris Sipple, Joe's twin brother, replaces him. The free throw is missed. Matt Regan is also into the game for Lower Cape May. Dante Jones through the lane. He's fouled. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on number 40, Dom Florentino. That will be his second personal foul, and it will be the second team foul against Cape May Tech. 2:46 to play, first quarter. It's Cape May Tech 9, Lower Cape May 5.
Dante Jones at the line for 2. No good off the iron. Jim Romano will check in for Cape May Tech. And, buddy, he's been one of the more productive bench players in the area, Jim Romano has.
Yes, he's given Coach Ridgway some quality minutes off of that bench. He was talking about that before the game. He's quite happy with his play.
Oh, Jones missed both free throws, but Lower Cape May got the rebound. Here's Pittman, top of the lane. Couldn't get the roll on the jumper. And, Rinaldi had the ball slip right off his fingers and out of bounds, and Lower Cape May will have it. We just got our first request.
This is going to be an accident waiting to happen. And Chris Sipple will inbound the ball underneath Lower Cape May's basket. He gets it into...
Were you talking about something else or just our broadcast in general being an accident waiting to happen?
People crossing behind us.
Here's a steal by Romano behind the back with the dribble, and then McKeefery rejected his shot. Jones the other way, no good. Matt Regan's tip is good. Romano again will go to the glass, and that time it's good. He pulled up in front of McKeefery instead of challenging him and knocked home a 6-foot bank shot. You live and you learn, buddy.
Without a doubt, and they're getting up and down the floor a little bit now. 11-7 with that bucket. Cape May Tech on top, just under 2 minutes to play.
Regan at foul line area, left side to Joe Sipple. Now it's Chris Sipple, a jumper. That's not a good shot. Rebound goes off of Tech and out of bounds. Durante will come back in. Ryan Woodson will come in for the first time for Cape May Tech, and Mike Pittman will come back for Lower Cape May.
1:49 to go, first quarter. It's 11-7. The Hawks on top.
They try the lob on the inbound to McKeefery. Good catch, dribble move, and laid it up and in.
And again, good execution that time on the part of Lower Cape May. Inbounding the ball underneath their basket, able to take advantage and get a 2-point basket.
Woodson, center of the floor, bounced it across. Now here's Coleman for 3, off the iron. Romano got away with a push-off, no good. Here's Farrow, and he traveled. No, they call foul. Wow, Romano, a 2-hand push to the back of Tom McKeefery and got away with it.
Yes, he did. That was right in front of us.
To keep that play alive. And Gary Farrow will go to the line for 2 shots here.
And they call that foul number 31 for Lower Cape May, Dante Jones. His first, team's third.
11-9 Cape May Tech, 1:26 to go first quarter. Farrow's free throw is no good. He'll get another. Second free throw by Gary Farrow. is no good again. Romano got the rebound, steps in, and he's fouled by Durante.
That was the second time that Romano got away with the push in the back and got a second offensive rebound.
It's not going to get called. You may as well do it.
Exactly. Go to do it till they call it.
So Romano will go to the line. Lower Cape May is 0 for 3 at the foul line. Romano breaks that streak. The second free throw is also good.
The only thing I can say, Brian, is the people that think they need to walk behind the radio table must think we're doing television.
Right. 13-9, Cape May Tech. Chris Sipple, left side, left open, fires a three off the back iron, no good. The rebound came all the way out to him. Good move to the basket, and he's decked and fouled by Gary Farrow.
And that's going to be the first personal foul on Gary Farrow. Third team foul. Cape May Tech. Chris Sipple at the line shooting 2. And he missed that first one hard off the back iron. He will get one more.
Second one's also no good. Wow. These two teams are not putting on a clinic about how to shoot free throws. That's for sure. We'll give you the stats after the first period, but they're not good. Inside a minute to go. It's 13-9. Cape May Tech, they have the basketball. Davis with the ball. Near side wing. Bad pass. Steal by Dante Jones. His layup the other way is good.
And that time, Davis just telegraphed his pass back out to Coleman. And Dante Jones did a great job reading it.
Davis on the floor, baseline drive, shut off, goes back to Coleman. Tees up a three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, the official made the right call. He just pointed in the wrong direction. McKeefrey was over the back of Farrow, but the initial indication was that the call was going to go the other way, but the official quickly corrected himself and got it right. Cape May Tech will have it inside.
That will be the first personal foul, number 34 for Lower Cape May, Tom McKeefrey, and the fifth team foul against Lower Cape May.
Coleman, pass, got it in the corner to Davis. He's actually looking to Romano, but the ball got tipped out to Davis. Baseline drive, steps in, got a shot blocked, but got his own rebound. Backs it out and goes to Coleman. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Here is Davis to Rinaldi. Rinaldi to Coleman. 9 seconds to go in the period. Over to Davis. 5 seconds to go. To Rinaldi. To Farrow. Farrow into the lane, to the basket. Figueroa is good at the buzzer. The Cape May Tech leads at 15-11. Back after this on 98.75. We are back at Cape May County Technical High School. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbot. And 15-11, Cape May Tech in the lead over Lower Cape May.
Brian, like you were talking about, that free throw shooting in the first half. Lower Cape May was 1 for 6 from the line, and Cape May Tech was 2 for 5 from the foul line. So both teams were a combined 3 for 11. A combined 3 for 11 were the two squads in that first quarter from the foul line. Tech 2 for 5, Lower Cape May 1 for 6.
Lower Cape May with the ball to start the second period. Jones with it. Working against Coleman. Goes back out to Reese. Wow. Jones wasn't paying attention. McKeefrey had Romano fronted. McKeefrey was behind him wide open for a lob pass with no help side in the back, and Jones didn't see him. McKeefrey was open again on the high screen and roll, and they didn't see him again, and now Lower Cape May double dribbles and turns it over.
And that will be the second turnover of the basketball game against Lower Cape May. Cape May shot 5 for 17 from the floor in that first quarter. Cape May Tech shot 6 for 16.
Cape May Tech a little bit of trouble with the pressure, but now they get it across. Here's Gary Farrow. He traveled. Good cross-court pass, but Farrow walked.
And that will be the 5th turnover against the Hawks. They turned it over 4 times in that first quarter.
Jones, Cape May Tech has switched to a 1-2-2 half-court trap. Jones is open for 3. It's short. Farrow clears the rebound and is bumped and fouled by Chris Sipple.
That would be the first personal foul against Chris Sipple. 6th team foul against Lower Cape May, as they trail here with 7:05 to play in the second quarter, 15-11.
Bernali gets it to Davis. Davis into the lane to the basket. No good, but a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
You're going to call that foul on number 2, Mike Pittman. That's his first, team's 7th.
Pittman, buddy, actually did a real good job defensively. Turned Davis a couple of times on that in the open floor, but then at the last second reached in and committed the foul.
Davis knocks down that first free throw.
Second one's no good. Long rebound to Jones. Lower Cape May brings it up the floor, trailing by 5. Left side, Durante. Dribble drive baseline, shut off. Goes back to freshman Ernie Harper, who's into the game for the first time for Lower Cape May. Right side, Jones bounces to McKeefery. Turnaround jumper, no good. Durante kept it alive. Got it back to McKeefery into the lane, no good. Rebound, Farrow. Farrow gets it out to Romano. Romano challenges McKeefery. Shot up and got the friendly bounce. And Lower Cape May wants a 30-second timeout, as Cape May Tech has opened up a 7-point lead at 18-11 with 6:28 to go second quarter.
Well, since the second period started, Brian, it's like Cape May Tech has come out with more energy. They're really taking the basketball to the rim, going hard to the basket. And right now, that's what's happening. 15-11. Now they're up 18-11 with 6:28 to play. And a good timeout called there by Lower Cape May coach Pat Holden. He doesn't want to let this run turn into a double-digit lead, which he could do rather quickly.
Out of the timeout, Lower Cape May will have it. And that's a quick turn of events, buddy, because Lower Cape May was within 2. Farrow got the basket at the buzzer, and then the first 3 points of the second quarter to Cape May Tech. Harper steps in, foul line jumper, off the iron, no good. And part of the reason why Lower Cape May is struggling right now is they're just not knocking down open shots. The rebound was knocked out of bounds by Tech.
And they're shooting the ball rather quickly, too, on the offensive end. They need to be a little bit more patient, work it around, reverse the ball a couple of times, and take what the defense gives them, just not come down every time and just take
Durante, a baseline 3, that's no good. Harper among the trees got the rebound and got fouled. And he'll go in for 2 shots.
And they're going to call that foul on number 24, Jim Romano. That will be his first personal foul, 4th team foul against the Hawks here in the first half. 6:03 to go second quarter.
Harper's free throw is good.
18-12, Lower Cape May trailing Cape May Tech.
Second free throw's no good. Rebound goes off of... Still haven't gotten an indication. I guess it's Lower Cape May's ball.
Yeah, Eric Durante did a good job that time, Brian, saving. He got the rebound controlled. It was falling out of bounds and was able to throw it off a Cape May Tech player. So Lower Cape May retains possession.
Harper got it in the post to Durante, missed it chippy, and then goes over the back of Nick Rinaldi and commits a foul. And that'll send Rinaldi to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Ernie Harper did a good job inbounding the ball.
Check that, buddy. It was Davis who was fouled.
Harper with a little ball fake. Nobody was open, and Durante did a good job spinning back to the front of the basket. He just missed what was a rather easy shot. And as you said, Robbie Davis will now go down to the other end of the floor. He'll be at the line shooting a 1-and-1. It was the 8th team foul against Lower Cape May.
And he rattled home the first foul shot. So he'll get another.
He's shooting 76% from the line for the year. He's 2 for 4 tonight.
That one's good.
Make that 3 for 5.
Pittman quickly up the floor. Off the glass and good. Pittman beat the defense down the floor. Davis tried to come in and draw a charge. The referee said no go. And Davis's layup was good. We have a block down the other end, but the ball goes back to Davis, who knocks down a foul line jumper. It's 22-14, largest lead of the game at 8. There's a travel by Eric Durante into the top of the lane. Shuffle his feet.
Brian, right now, Lower Cape May just not doing a good job being patient on offense. And the end result, play like that, a turnover, a couple of shots that were not good looks at the basket. And the Hawks have been able to extend their lead to 8.
There's Nick Rinaldi across midcourt. Spins to the basket, rejected by McKeefer. Here's Coleman now for 3. Back! His first basket. 25-14, Cape May Tech. McKeefer into the lane. Little jump hook is no good for Lower Cape May. Durante backs it out as he got the offensive rebound, and now it's Harper. Harper dribble drive, kicks to Durante. Durante off the dribble, goes back to Harper. Harper a baseline drive. He stepped on the end line. Turnover to Cape May Tech.
And that's the 4th turnover against Lower Cape May. 4:53 to play, first half, second quarter. And the Hawks are up 25-14.
Cape May Tech to inbound. Here's Rinaldi. Lost the dribble, dove on the ball, and we have a jump ball. As Dante Jones also got in there. Oh no, they called a timeout. So timeout's called, 30-second timeout. I thought the official indicated a jump ball, but they give a timeout to Cape May Tech.
As you said, a 30-second timeout. Yes, it wasn't real clear. If it was a jump ball, possession arrow was in favor of Cape May Tech as it was, but as you indicated, evidently they got a timeout before they got tied up. So the possession arrow will stay in the favor of Cape May Tech. And they just burned that 30-second timeout.
4:49 to go before halftime. It's 25-14. Lower Cape May in the lead over Cape May Tech. Steve Carrillo, a sophomore, into the game for Cape May Tech for the first time. Lower Cape May showing a half-court run and jump. Coleman tries to dribble through it, goes back to Davis. Davis in the corner to Coleman. And now Lower Cape May goes back to straight man-to-man. Coleman, dribble drive, shut off, goes to Davis. Davis in the post to Romano. Layup with the left hand, no good. Carrillo's follow, no good. Joe Sipple, the rebound for Lower Cape May. Right side to Pittman. Over to Chris Sipple. Chris Sipple tees up the 3, missed everything. And Jim Romano corrals an easy rebound for Cape May Tech.
Cape May Tech's also doing a good job of limiting Lower Cape May to one shot.
Carrillo to Farrow. Over to Coleman. Coleman to Davis. Swung to Farrow. Farrow holding at the 3-point line. Goes back out high to Romano. Lower Cape May Tech's really spreading the floor. And a steal by Dante Jones. Going to the basket. Rejected by Farrow. And here comes Coleman running the other way for Cape May Tech. Into the top of the lane. Short jumper is short. Carrillo kept the rebound alive, but now it's Dante Jones the other way. The layup is good.
action back and forth. Finally got a bucket. Some big block shots at both ends of the floor. 25-16, 3:10 to go, first half. Cape May Tech on top.
Here's Davis, head of the circle. Steps in. Jumper from behind the screen, no good. Romano's follow, he laid it up and in. And Cape May Tech was fortunate there, buddy, because Steve Carrillo set a screen like a Mack truck driving through a barricade, and there was no illegal screen called. Good pass down low. Sipple slips it into McKeefer. His shot was partially blocked, though. And here comes Coleman for Cape May Tech. Crossover dribble, lost the handle. Loose on the floor, still loose. And, oh, wow, it comes all the way to Romano on the block, and his layup is good.
Well, sometimes it's just good to be in the right spot at the right time.
And Romano with 10 off the bench for Cape May Tech. Sipple, bad pass in the post. Romano nearly a steal. Now he does knock it away from behind. Ball's loose, and Farrow comes out of the mix with it. Lobbed out to Davis, but over his head, and that'll go out of bounds.
Wow, and I'll tell you what, Jim Romano made that play laying on his belly. He fell down defending McKeefer in the post, but never stopped playing defense. McKeefer put the ball on the floor to power up to the basket, and Romano was able to flick it away from him, laying on the ground face first. You won't see that too often.
Nick Rinaldi comes back in for Cape May Tech. Eric Durante for Lower Cape May. 29-16, Cape May Tech. Head of the circle. Joe Sipple to Ernie Harper. Harper goes right side to Durante in the corner to Pittman. Pittman stops, foul line area, jumper, in and out. Lower Cape May cannot buy an outside shot right now. Cape May Tech the rebound. Coleman goes over to Romano. Romano holds. Got it back to Rinaldi. Rinaldi kicks out to Coleman. Coleman for three. Bang! Nothing but the bottom of the net.
And after missing his first 4 3-point attempts, James Coleman is buried 2 in a row.
And Lower Cape May is doubled up on Cape May Tech right now. Or excuse me, the other way around. Cape May Tech is doubled up on Lower Cape May. 32-16. Sipple to the basket. A lot of contact, no foul. And the rebound was kicked by Sipple, and Cape May Tech will have it. Actually, it was kicked out of the hands of Carrillo. That's obviously a violation. And now McKeefer will come back into the game for Lower Cape May. You can tell right now, buddy, Pat Holden is trying to find some kind of a combination that will work for his club. Doing a lot of substituting.
Very frustrating first half for Lower Cape May.
Here's Rinaldi at the elbow. Goes over to Romano. Romano, backdoor look to Carrillo. Carrillo was open, but he put too much on it. 59 seconds to go in the half.
The 8th turnover against Cape May Tech here in the first half.
Right side, Chris Sipple. Right side to further to Durante, and he is fouled by Carrillo. Non-shooting foul, and only the 5th on Tech, so Lower Cape May will have it.
And that time,
down at the end line.
Carrillo guilty of playing defense with his hands and not moving his feet out there on the perimeter, and that will be his first personal foul. 5th team foul against Cape May Tech.
In the post to Durante, layup no good. Romano the rebound for Cape May Tech. Flips it over to Coleman. 40 seconds to go in the half. Cape May Tech with the possession arrow in its favor, a 16-point lead. They might do well to hold for one if they can. Coleman, that's a 5-second violation. Dribbling around the perimeter.
Yeah, obviously trying to set something up, but he did not make any attempt to penetrate. And Coach Bobby Ridgway not happy with that call. I think he's asking the official if you want 1-3-5 and you left out 2 and 4.
Here's Pittman. Holding. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Chris Sipple in the post to McKeefer. Lost it going up. Picked up the loose ball. Missed the layup. Carrillo the rebound. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Robbie Davis with it. See if he tries to make a move. Nearly stolen by Pittman. Now he has to chuck up a three that's no good at the buzzer. At the half, it is Cape May Tech 32, Lower Cape May 16. Back after this on 98.7. All right, we are back to Cape May Tech. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbod, 32-16. Lower Cape May trailing Cape May Tech. Cape May Tech will have the ball to start the second half.
We need to take that break so I can run out to the snack stand and get a couple of waters and Gatorades to wash down all these Chewy bars.
Oh, boy.
Frank Bazille. These Chewy low-fat peanut butter bars, you can't drink them without a little fluid.
We have an illegal screen called against Cape May Tech to start the second half on Dom Fiorentino.
And that will be Fiorentino's third personal foul.
Dante Jones with it for Lower Cape May. Takes it into the corner. Goes back out high to Durante. Durante back to Jones. Jones, top of the lane, knifes in, layup, got it.
Jones with a big steal and a layup.
Cape May Tech might need an early timeout here. Coleman got it into Rinaldi, and Rinaldi will dribble it down the floor like a train wreck, lost the ball, dives on it, and we're going to have, what do we have here? We got one official calling a jump ball and another calling a foul.
And that call is going to be a foul, number 31, Dante Jones. His second, team's first.
And Cape May Tech will inbound the ball. They get it in the corner to Rinaldi. Rinaldi lost his dribble but got it out high to Coleman. Coleman drives the left side. Wild shot off the glass, no good. Here comes Lower Cape May with the ball. Pittman, short jumper, got it. First 6 of the third quarter for Lower Cape May. They've cut it to 10.
Nice decision there, Brian, by Mike Pittman on that pull-off jump shot.
Coleman all the way to the basket. We've got a jump ball.
And possession now in favor of Lower Cape May. And that will be the fourth blocked shot of the basketball game, Brian, for Tom McKeefrey.
Timeout on the floor. Cape May Tech takes a 30-second timeout. 6:46 to go third quarter. First 6 points of the third quarter for Lower Cape May. They've cut it to 10, and they'll have the ball following that Cape May Tech turnover.
And again, the first couple minutes of this third quarter we knew were going to be important. And Lower Cape May doing what they needed to do, getting aggressive, turning it up defensively, and bringing that pressure that they're noted for. And so far, it's been very advantageous to help them get back into this basketball game.
Yeah, and we talked about, Buddy, how poorly they shot in the first half. And you would think at some point an outside shot or two is going to go down for Lower Cape May as well. They shot only 7 for 31, as Buddy said in the first half. Jones with it. Goes over to Sipple. Down low to McKeefrey. Rejected from behind by Fiorentino, but McKeefrey stayed with it and laid it up and in. Up ahead of the pack is Rinaldi to the basket. Blocked by McKeefrey. And Lower Cape May running the other way. Pittman stops at the foul line. Got it!
Another good decision by Mike Pittman.
And now we have a whistle. And, here's the problem. I think Joe Sipple, Buddy, got whacked in the face inadvertently at some point. The referee came over to check to make sure that his nose wasn't bleeding. Cape May Tech to inbound. Robbie Davis with it. Lobbed it back to Coleman to beat pressure. Coleman through the center of the floor. Kicked it out to Davis. Davis, a baseline drive. Layup. Got it. Much needed basket for Cape May Tech.
Yes, Cape May Tech needs to stop the bleeding here.
Sipple down along the baseline to McKeefrey. Working. Jumper. No good on the jump hook. Got his own rebound, though. Back to Pittman. Steps in. 16-footer. Got the friendly roll. Mike Pittman knocks down his first 3 shots. All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. Davis with it left side. Davis to the basket. lost the handle, picked up the loose ball, blocked from behind by Durante. Here comes Lower Cape May. Jones kicks across, offensive foul. What a great take by Nick Rinaldi. Jones made the right decision, a double team coming and passed across, but Jones got himself caught in the air, and Nick Rinaldi stayed with the play, took the contact and an offensive foul.
And it was a great play there by Nick Rinaldi, giving one up for the team, sacrificing the body, and drawing his team high 8th charge of the year.
Rinaldi working in the backcourt, hands off to Coleman, who's trapped, got it to Rinaldi. Rinaldi's got to get it across the timeline, does. Kicks out to Farrow, into the lane, layup, missed it. Rebound comes down to Lower Cape May. They can cut it to 4. Here's Pittman, over to Durante. Durante fakes a 3, steps in, 15-footer short. That was a great move. He just didn't finish it. And now Coleman comes across the timeline, into the lane, finger roll, no good. Not a good shot. Cape May Tech hasn't taken a good shot in the second half. Jones across to McKeefrey, into the paint, layup, no good. Took a lot of contact, no foul. Coleman with it across midcourt, takes it down the right wing and backs it away. And finally, Cape May Tech looks like they want to show some patience. Here's Davis, head of the circle, double screen, missed the long 3. Coleman the rebound down the lane. His teardrop is good.
And again, that long 3 by Davis created a long rebound right back to James Coleman. And he caught the Lower Cape May defense flat-footed as he took it right down the teeth and able to score the basket.
Pittman holds, Cape May Tech by 8. Simple, dribble drive, lost the handle, picks it up, threw it away. Stolen by Rinaldi. Rinaldi cruises to the basket and lays it up and in.
And a good job that time. Nick Rinaldi going to double the ball, able to steal, to pick that pass off and go coast to coast on the coast.
And now Pat Holden takes a full timeout. 38-28, Cape May Tech. 3:58 Lower Cape May. After trailing by 16 at halftime, a 12-2 run to start the second half, to get to within 6. But now Cape May Tech has scored 4 straight, forcing Pat Holden to call a timeout. It's now 38-28 Tech.
Well, and again, a good timeout that time taken by Lower Cape May coach Pat Holden. Obviously, when you're down by 16, as they were, 32-16 at the half, they needed to come out and pick up their full court intensity, pick up the pressure, and they were able to cut the lead to 6 with the basketball. So now they need to just take a deep breath, 3:50 to play third quarter, and play patiently and still play aggressive. Cape
May Tech, buddy, has come out in a 2-3 zone for the first time. In the corner to Chris Sipple. Holding goes back to Pittman.
And actually, Brian, a good move by Coach Bobby Ridgway. Lower Cape May not shooting the ball all that well at all here tonight.
Here's Jones, head of the circle, goes to Pittman, bounced along the baseline to Sipple. Lost his dribble in a bad spot and then threw it off of Farrow's leg, and Romano comes up with the steal. Behind the back dribble at the timeline, and he lost it out of bounds going up to the basket.
Yeah, one of the few poor decisions that Jim Romano has made at a well of a first half. And again, 3:15 to play, third quarter. Cape May Tech 38, Lower Cape May 28. Caper Tigers with the basketball.
Yeah, I don't think you want to see a backup power forward making behind-the-back dribbles at half court. Pittman a long 3. Off the iron, no good. Ernie Harper chases down the rebound for Lower. In the post to McKeefrey, and he's fouled by Romano. And he'll go to the foul line.
And that will be the second personal foul on number 24 for Cape May Tech, Jim Romano.
And Romano not happy with the call, and I think the reason being, buddy, McKeefrey just flat out lost it on the way up. He lost the ball on the way up. But Romano was being called for a foul against the body, not against the hand of the shooter. So McKeefrey will get 2 shots anyway. Missed the first.
Second team foul against Cape May Tech here in the second half.
And he also missed the second. Romano clears the rebound and does a nice job of stepping through a double team. Got it off to Coleman. Coleman threw a double team, lost it. Here's Jones the other way. Shot up, no good. Blocked by Rinaldi. Rinaldi going the other way. Rinaldi kicks out. Davis for three. Bang! And Dante Jones is injured.
And he is holding his left ankle, and he is in a lot of pain. (41-28), 2:38 to go, third quarter. Big three-point basket there by Robbie Davis.
The Lower Cape May bench was not happy with the official on that play to not get a foul called against Dante Jones, but to be quite honest, buddy, I thought Nick Rinaldi made a pretty darn good play there. I don't think there was any contact.
No, I think and Jones just came down. Dante came down awkwardly,
right,
on his ankle, and I think it was a little bit worse than what it looked like, as he was able to walk off the floor on his own.
Obviously, though, with an ankle injury, his return might be a little questionable, but let's see. (41-28), Cape May Tech in the lead, 2:38 to go, third quarter.
And again, Cape May Tech able to take advantage. Dante Jones went hard to the basket, did not get the bucket, and came down injured. Tech grabbed the ball, and running their fast break down the floor. 5-on-4.
Cape May Tech assistant Will Wareham finally finding something he's good at. Came on the floor with a towel to help out.
Mop some sweat up.
That's right. Pittman goes over to Harper. Down low to McKeefrey. Into the lane. Layup. Got it.
And McKeefrey is just 3 for 13 from the floor.
Coleman lost it. Good defense by Pittman. So one thing with Coleman, buddy, he's cut down on his turnovers, but he still just does way too much behind the back, through the legs. It's just unnecessary movement.
Well, and tonight it's cost him because he's turned the ball over 7 times. The Hawks have 13 turnovers as a team, and James Coleman has 7.
Sipple goes out to Harper. Now it's Durante for three, right side, no good. Rebound, Joe Sipple. Layup after a good ball fake, no good. Tipped up and in by Durante. 9-point game now. Here's Farrow taking it down the right side. Pass got it back out to Davis, top of the key. Davis backs away and starts the offense. Takes the ball to the right wing. They're going to run Coleman behind a double screen. He'll fire a three off the front of the iron. Rebound to Lower Cape May. Here comes Sipple, and he goes off to Mike Pittman. Pittman over to Harper. Harper holding, uses a ball screen.
Good.
High, and that's going to be offensive basket interference on Tom McKeefrey.
And a technical foul.
And a technical foul is right. McKeefrey went up to dunk, missed it, hung on the rim with one hand and reached for the ball and tried to tip it with the other, and that is a technical foul.
And that's going to go against McKeefrey as his second personal foul. That will be the third team foul against Lower Cape May. Coleman will go to the line to shoot the 2 free throws. He is a 79% free throw shooter on the season for the Hawks.
And he makes both. Got a friendly roll on the second, and following the technical foul, Cape May Tech will get the ball. And they should be getting it at half court, but the officials are putting it in play down at the end line. They get it into Rinaldi. Rinaldi goes right through the middle of the defense, but Pittman tipped it away from behind, and he has it up the floor. Pittman goes to Harper. Harper stops, goes in the corner to Pittman. In the post to McKeefrey. Got around Romano. Layup is good. Tom McKeefrey starting to heat up in this quarter. And we have a foul called against Pittman. And
that will be the second personal foul against Mike Pittman. the fourth team foul against Lower Cape May.
I'll tell you what, buddy, in his 10 or 11-year coaching career, I don't think Pat Holden's ever got a technical foul. He's real close to getting one here.
Again, very frustrated with some of the calls that have not been called when his team's going hard to the basket.
Coleman, left side, backs away, and backs away further to break a 5-second count. Davis, left side, goes to Rinaldi. Rinaldi bounces to Coleman on the right wing. Coleman goes to Romano. To Rinaldi, left side. 45 seconds to play in the quarter. Here's Sparrow. Cape May Tech with the possession arrow in his favor. They might do well to get the last shot, or obviously take a layup if it's given to them. Davis down the lane to the basket. Rejected by McKeefer, who took it right out of his hands. Lower Cape May can get the last shot here. 25 seconds to go. Pittman with it. Goes to Jones. 15 seconds to go. Jones nearly turned it over. Now spins away from pressure. Into the lane. Jump stop. No good, but a foul. Rinaldi tried to take a charge. He was late. It's a block.
And that will be the first personal foul against Nick Rinaldi. Number 3 for the Cape May Tech Hawks. The third team foul here in the second half against Cape May Tech. And Dante Jones will go to the line, shooting 2. 11.2 seconds to play, third quarter. And Jones will try to cut into the 9-point Cape May Tech lead. The Hawks are up 43-34. Lower Cape May, Brian, scored 16 points in that first half. With that made free throw by Dante Jones, they've scored 19 points here in the third quarter.
They've cut it to 8 with 11.2 to go. Second free throw is also good. Rinaldi with it for Cape May Tech. Comes across midcourt, takes it all the way to the basket. Blocked, but a foul. And he'll get 2 shots.
And that foul is going to be called on number 24, Eric Durante. That will be his third, team's 5th. But as you called, it will send Nick Rinaldi to the line shooting 2. With 4.8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Still plenty of time. As Rinaldi makes both for Lower Cape May to push the ball down the floor.
First one's good. Kevin Barstow checks into the game for the first time to replace McKeefer. Jones will also come out in favor of Joe Sipple, and this is obviously Pat Holden's way of keeping those 2 guys on the bench, not picking up a silly foul with 4.8 seconds to go in the quarter. And second free throw was missed. Rebound taken by Durante. Fires a 3 at the buzzer, no good. And at the end of 3, it's Cape May Tech 44, Lower Cape May 36. Back with this on 98. We are back at Cape May County Technical High School. Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotten. 44-36. Cape May Tech in the lead over Lower Cape May. And Buddy, this couple of seconds right here is about as quiet as it's been in the gym tonight. And that's because they're announcing the winning 50-50 number.
Yes.
You don't have it, do you?
Unfortunately, no. Tom McKeefer, up until this point, where he had struggled offensively, Brian, even though he has 9 points, shooting just 4 for 15 from the floor. But he's got 6 blocked shots through 3 quarters of play. And untold known how many others he has altered. So he's been a very big defensive presence for Lower Cape May.
Yeah, you know, he's got a shot to be a real nice player, buddy. I mean, he's got some work to do on the offensive end, but he's only a sophomore, and you know that's going to come. Rinaldi with it as Tech has it to start the fourth quarter. Coleman bumped and fouled by Pittman. And that'll be the 6th team foul against Lower Cape May, and where that becomes big. Just 13 seconds into this fourth quarter, buddy, and Cape May Tech might be shooting a lot of free throws. Any foul, non-team control foul, will put Lower Cape May Tech on the line.
And it's the third personal foul on Mike Pittman.
Oh, they run pick for the picker nicely to Rinaldi, but the shot was blocked by McKeefrey, and he got the rebound as well. Here's Jones, head of the circle, top of the lane, kicks out. Durante fakes a three, gets into the top of the lane, floater, off the glass, no good. Rebound batted around, it goes off of Cape May Tech and out of bounds.
And Ryan, that foul being Pittman's third. Also, Dante Jones and Eric Durante, two other starters. So Lower Cape May has three starters on the floor with three personal fouls.
Pittman with it. Goes in the corner to Durante. Entry pass. McKeefrey was open, but it was tipped away. Davis down the lane. Layup's no good. Rebound brought down by Lower Cape May. Jones running. Finger roll to the basket is up and good.
And good body control that time. Dante Jones able to float around Nick Rinaldi, lay it up and in.
6-point game. Davis doubled. Cape May bench wants a walk call. It wasn't. Here's Rinaldi down the lane. Kicks off to Farrow, and his layup is good. And Rinaldi drove it just far enough that McKeefrey had to bite, and that freed Farrow for the layup.
And a good pass. Nice dish there by Nick Rinaldi.
Jones a baseline three. Bang! Dante Jones heating up.
And it's a 5-point game.
Rinaldi down the right side, and he's bumped and fouled by Joe Sipple. And Rinaldi, buddy, sometimes as out of control as he is such an athlete that he's faster than most of the kids on the floor while he's dribbling. And that causes problems for the defense. Sipple just didn't get there and committed the foul.
He was able to turn the corner and just push that ball down the floor. And Sipple, trailing him, was forced to bump him, trying to catch up. And that's the third personal foul on Joe Sipple. 7th team foul will send Rinaldi to the line, shooting a 1-and-1. 46-41, Cape May Tech on top. 6:41 to play in the basketball game.
Rinaldi got the friendly bounce and roll on the front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get another. Rinaldi with 6 points in the game. It's 47-41, Cape May Tech. Second free throw's no good. Rebound comes down to Gary Farrow. A wild shot off the glass. That was not a good shot after getting a good offensive rebound. Here's Lower Cape May with it. Pass. I was open, buddy, but unfortunately I can't help Lower Cape May. Pass came right to our broadcast location and out of bounds. And a timeout is being called by Cape May Tech. 47-41. They'll have the ball out of the timeout. Technical High School. 47-41. Cape May Tech leading Lower Cape May. Brian Kniff alongside Buddy Tarbotton. No stat man tonight, but we do have Gerald Wright providing security for our radio broadcast.
And his bright yellow jacket. And again, 6:29 to play. Lower Cape May trailing Cape May Tech 47-41.
He wanted his name announced.
That is correct.
Rinaldi with it, against pressure, got it up to Davis. Davis on the right side, he gets across the timeline, bounces it over to Coleman. Coleman working against Harper. Backs away, got it in the corner to Davis. Davis to Coleman. Coleman holding, goes to Davis again, right side. Davis, high pick and roll with Romano. Rejected by McKeefrey and out of bounds.
And that is McKeefrey's 8th block shot.
Obviously, buddy, a great shot blocker, but if you're a Cape May Tech fan, you'd probably like to see kids use a head and shoulders fake to try to get him off his feet. And the inbounds pass is tipped out of bounds by Lower Cape May.
And again, Lower Cape May trying to bring it up a notch, trying to play with a lot of energy. Trailing 47-41.
Rinaldi to inbound, got it to Davis in the right corner. Davis comes back to Coleman. We're inside 6 minutes to go. Cape May Tech by 6. Coleman, Cape May Tech led by as much as 16 in this game. Rinaldi, dribble drive, and he's fouled by Chris Sipple.
And that's going to be the second personal foul on Chris Sipple. The 8th team foul against Lower Cape May. It will send Nick Rinaldi back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Nick is 2 for 4 from the charity stripe this evening.
Key 1-and-1 here. The free throw is good. He hits nothing but the bottom. One more shot coming for Nick Rinaldi. 5:50 to go in the fourth quarter. 48-41. Cape May Tech in the lead. And the free throw is good by Rinaldi again. He has 8 in the game. Lower Cape May with the basketball. Jones with it on the wing. Goes back out, tries to get in the lane, can't. Dishes off to Chris Sipple. Steps in, 6-footer is short. Rebound Romano. Romano gets it to Rinaldi. And Jamie Coleman will try to walk it up for Cape May Tech. Takes it across the timeline, goes to Romano, right wing. Shut off on a dribble drive, goes to Davis. Davis behind a double screen. Goes to Coleman. He'll tee up a 3. No good. Long rebound, batted around. Jones comes away with it. Jones stops along the baseline. Hesitation move. Now gets to the basket. Kicks out to Sipple. Short jumper. No good. An air ball. Saved in bounds. Wow, that should have been out of bounds. It hit the back of the backboard, but Cape May Tech came up with it anyway.
49-41. 4:50 to play in the game. Cape May Tech on top.
Coleman trapped in a bad spot, but got it over to Romano just inside half court. Romano to the basket. Wow, was that a wild shot? No good. And here's Lower Cape May trailing by 8. 4:35 to go in the game. Durante, straightaway 3, missed everything as it went off hard off the backboard on the other side of the rim. Lower Cape May the rebound. Got it in a foul for Tom McKeefery.
And that time McKeefery did a good job of making himself big and making himself strong. Power dribble, able to go up, draw the contact, finish the play. And it's Gary Farrow's second personal foul, 4th team foul.
Yeah, the other thing, buddy, Tom McKeefery is actually flirting with a triple-double here. He's got 11 points.
8 rebounds and 8 blocked shots.
Still 4:24 to go in the game. And he didn't have a real good first half. And he still put those numbers up. Free throw to complete the 3-point place, no good. Farrow the rebound, but then he falls down, and that's a travel.
The 16th turnover against Cape May Tech in this basketball game.
Farrow wasn't happy. Give Jamie Coleman some credit. He actually turned to the official and said, "I'll calm him down." And he went over and said something to his teammate. Now here's a steal. Rinaldi, but it's stolen right back by Lower Cape May, but now they're saying that Cape May tipped it out of bounds. 49-43, Cape May Tech in the lead, 4:16 to go in the fourth. Lower Cape May was down by 16 at halftime. They've gotten as close as 4. Cape May Tech's been able to hold them off so far. Pass and a steal. Dante Jones going the other way to the basket, layup, got it. Jones with 19. Coleman with it around a double team. Lost the dribble, steps through, got it to Davis, and now a timeout is called by Bob Ridgway of Cape May Tech. And this is a full timeout. Back after this on 98.7. Back at Cape May County Technical High School, Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbotton. 49-45, Cape May Tech in the lead. 4:01 to go in the game. Cape May Tech will have it out of this timeout.
And if nothing else, Lower Cape May has certainly made this second half interesting after having a rough first half, and with 4:01 left to play. Plenty of time left, obviously, Cape May Tech now just needs to regroup, play strong with the basketball, and make free throws. Just got to make good decisions in their half-court offense. And as we say, be strong with the ball.
Coleman across the timeline. Takes the ball to the left wing, and he's fouled by Pittman.
And that is the fourth personal foul, Brian, on Mike Pittman. Pittman has 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting.
The 9th team foul. That'll send Coleman to the line for a 1-and-1. Free throw is good. He'll get another.
Bangs that around and stays down. He is now 3 for 3 from the line.
Second free throw is no good. Long. Jones the rebound. Jones down the lane to the basket. We have a foul before the shot out at the foul line. And actually,
you're going to call that foul number 2 for Cape May Tech, James Coleman.
Foul actually happened before that because they're going to bring the ball out and inbound it along the sideline. The foul must have happened somewhere in the top of the key area.
That's his first personal foul. The 5th team foul against the Hawks.
Jones with it on the wing. Goes to Durante. Durante stops, goes to Pittman. Pittman stops head of the circle, goes to Jones. Jones tries to dribble penetrate. Coleman shuts him off. 5-point game. Lower Cape May trailing with the ball. 3.5 to go. Durante got it in the low post to McKeefrey. Doubled. Back to Durante for 3. Bang! 2-point basketball game.
And that's Eric Durante's first 3-point basket. He is now 1 for 6 from beyond the arc.
Coleman nearly threw it away. Davis, an athletic play to save it. Coleman holding against Pittman. Got it in the corner to Davis. Big possession for Cape May Tech. Down low, Farrow spins, ball fakes, layup and a foul. No good on the shot. And Farrow, a good patient move, buddy, with the head and shoulders fake. Got a man in the air and got fouled.
And they're going to call that foul on number 24, Eric Durante. That will be his 4th personal foul, 10th team foul. Farrow going to the line for the 2-shot foul anyway. 2:56
to go in the basketball game. Cape May Tech trying to complete a momentous, or Lower Cape May trying to complete a momentous comeback here. Farrow missed the first free throw. He's 0 for 3 at the line. As we said, Cape May Tech led by 16 at halftime. Lower Cape May has now cut it to 2 with 2:56 to go in the 4th quarter. Farrow studies, second free throw. That one's good. (51-48). Lower Cape May trailing. They have the basketball. Here's Jones. Takes it to the wing. High pick and roll. Pass is kicked by Rinaldi, or by Farrow. Boy, you know, Cape May Tech really has to recognize that pick and roll on that side, buddy, and make sure they have someone there to help. Because if that pass had gotten through, McKeefrey had a clear path to the basket.
Yeah, he did have it, but they were fortunate actually because it wasn't a good separation.
Down low to McKeefrey. Short bank shot is good.
That time it was.
Now a 1-point game. Davis with it. Davis across the timeline. Picks up his dribble, got it back to Coleman. 2:20 to go in the game. 51-50. Cape May Tech in the lead. Over to Romano. Cape May Tech running the flex offense. Wow, the Rinaldi was open. Farrow didn't throw him the basketball, and the flex cut was wide open. Now Romano is open. Down low layup. Got it.
And a good pump fake that time by Romano. And he's able to score the basket.
Big bucket for Cape May Tech. 1:55 to go. Wow, has this turned into a good one after it looked like it was going to be a blowout at halftime. 1:45 to go. Lower Cape May down 3. Jones for 3. Short. Rebound off McKeefrey and out of bounds. And Cape May Tech will have it. And we have a 30-second timeout called by I'm not sure who called it, buddy, but we have a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here.
I believe it was called by Lower Cape May. I think, too, there, Brian, one of the things Coach Pat Holden wants to make sure his team knows, they get a stop here. They don't have to come down and jack up a three.
That's exactly right.
There is plenty of time. That type of shot right there that Dante Jones just took, you can get that anytime you want. Just reverse the ball. Reset your half-court offense. Look to get the ball inside. Continue to do the things that have been successful. Get a better look at the basket than taking a shot like that. But needless to say, McKeefery just had the ball come hard off the rim right to him, but it came off the rim so hard that he was unable to grab the ball. It hit his hand, went out of bounds. Therefore, Cape May Tech will get the inbound. With 1:41 to go in this game, 53-50, the Hawks.
You almost get the feeling, buddy, that if Lower Cape May ever gets a lead, they're going to win the basketball game. But Cape May Tech so far has been able to hold them off. Rinaldi got it to Davis. Davis streaking down the right side, smartly backs it away for Cape May Tech. 1:35 to go. Davis right side to Farrow against McKeefery. Farrow down low to Coleman, layup, got it!
And a good execution that time by Cape May Tech.
1:20 to go, Lower Cape May trails by 5.
That was a good half-court set for the Hawks.
Their best one and a half. Pittman a baseline drive, reverse layup, got it!
What a great
timeout, Lower Cape May.
And it's going to be a full timeout.
55-52, Cape May Tech in the lead. 1:11 to go. Back after this on 98. Back at Cape May County Technical High School, Brian Kniff with Buddy Tarbott, and 55-52. Cape May Tech in the lead over Lower Cape May. 1 minute, 11 seconds to go in the basketball game.
And not only is the game very exciting between the lines, but there's some serious, whatever you want to call it.
You got two guys who were former players in the area kind of jawing at each other about who's better. Bottom line is neither of them could play. Romano to inbound for Cape May Tech.
I concur.
Got it to Farrow. Davis for the Hawks comes across the timeline. Is doubled. He's in a bad spot, and he got it out to Rinaldi. Rinaldi backs away and goes smartly to Coleman. We're inside a minute. Cape May Tech leading by 3. Left side, Davis. Davis holds. And stolen away by Sipple. Took it right out of his hands. Sipple to the basket. No good, but a foul. They call a blocking foul on Nick Rinaldi.
And that is going to be Nick Rinaldi's second personal foul. 6th team foul against the Hawks. And it's going to send Joe Sipple to the line, who has yet to score a point tonight, shooting 2.
Whoa. Now we have one of the officials is saying the basket went. No, the basket did not go, so now it's 2 shots. They get it right.
Well, Coach Pat Holden would take the basket.
Free throw is no good by Sipple.
Big miss right there. Joe Sipple, Lower Cape May obviously needs him to make free throws.
44 seconds to go. He can still cut it to a 2-point game. Free throw is good. That's his first point. Cape May Tech to inbound. They lead by 2 with 44 seconds left. Davis back to Coleman. Coleman against a double team. Now they back away from the double. Coleman's pass tipped, and Cape May Tech loses it out of bounds.
Wow.
Davis really should have just let it go. He tried to save it in bounds after it was tipped by Lower Cape May, and the Caper Tigers are going to have an opportunity to tie the game.
That was the 18th turnover.
Or take the lead with a 3.
Against the Hawks.
30 seconds to go. Here's Sipple against Romano. Dribble drive into the lane, floater. No, down Lotus. McKeefery, his half is good. Cape May Tech with it.
Sipple drew the defense to him and dished it to McKeefery.
Coleman to Romano. Timeout called by Cape May Tech. And wow, that timeout saved the turnover because Romano turned around and whipped the ball right to Tom McKeefery. we're going to keep it here for this one. And Lower Cape May has come back from a 16-point deficit to tie the game at 55 with 11 seconds to go in the basketball game.
And the wheels were continuing to wobble off the bus for Cape May Tech. As you said, the coaching staff, actually Coach Ridgway, Bobby Ridgway, called that timeout from the bench.
Right.
And it was a great timeout when you saw what the end result was going to be, obviously.
Yeah, right as Romano caught the ball at half court, Ridgway got the timeout, and they were fortunate because Romano turned around and turned the ball over.
55, 11.1 seconds to go.
If you're Cape May Tech here, buddy, with Lower Cape May in the 10-foul double bonus, even though a shooting foul gives you 2 shots anyway, you really need to get something going toward the basket if you're Cape May Tech. Cape May Tech lost a lot of their aggressiveness offensively when Lower Cape May started this comeback, and they need to get that back for this possession.
Yes, they do, and you're right, Brian. You need to take the ball to the rim. And they don't need to shoot the ball. They want to shoot the ball with no time left on the clock.
That's the other thing. The worst thing you want if you're Cape May Tech is to go to overtime, at worst. So you want the ball, you want to not turn it over and take something close to a last shot. Rinaldi will inbound in front of the Hawk bench. Got it to Davis. Davis holding against Pittman. Uses a ball screen from Farrow. Through the middle. Through the lane. Shot up, no good. Got his own rebound. Blocked from behind. And it's loose on the floor. We have a timeout call by Lower Cape May. And no, the officials are going to say that's it, I believe. And we're going to go to overtime.
And I think the Cape May Tech crowd, as well as the coaching staff, cannot believe that Robbie Davis did not draw any contact on any of those attempts. Actually, Bobby Ridgway's at the half-court circle talking to the official, pleading his case. Obviously, he's not going to get the call now.
Well, here's the interesting thing, buddy. Lower Cape May, after scoring 16 points in the first half, has scored 39 in the second, and we're tied at 55, and we'll go to overtime.
Yes, they came out, and again, they really turned it on in the second half. But now, on the plus side for Cape May Tech, Brian, going into this extra 4 minutes of play, the Lower Cape May Caper Tigers, they're in serious foul trouble. Cape May Tech, on the other hand, they're okay when it comes to foul situation. You got Eric Durante with 4, you got Mike Pittman with 4, Dante Jones with 3, and Joe Sipple with 3. So, Cape May Tech needs to come out, and they need to get their aggressiveness back for this entire overtime period, and just take the ball at Lower Cape May and try and get guys fouled out of this basketball game.
Well, the play on that, Davis missed the initial shot. The kid who made the great play down there, buddy, was Joe Sipple, because it looked like Nick Rinaldi was going to have an opportunity with a putback at the buzzer, and Sipple stole the ball right out of his hands as he started to go up. Farrow will jump it up against McKeefer. And now the players, Nick Rinaldi was in an illegal position at the center jump circle. The official blows the whistle and moves him over a step correctly. Ball's in the air. Tap is controlled by Cape May Tech. Coleman with the basketball. Stops, wide open for 3. In and out. Farrow the offensive board. Ball face once, twice, layup. Got it, a foul! What a spectacular move by Gary Farrow.
And again, Farrow just doing a good job going hard to the glass to get that offensive rebound. And then a good spin move inside, using all that big body that he has and able to lay it off the glass and in. And he draws the 3rd personal foul against number 34, Tom McKeefer.
Free throw by Farrow is good. Cape May Tech, the very important first 3 points of overtime. 58-55, they lead. Jones with the basketball. Holding on the wing. Got it down low, McKeefer. Shot up, no good. Good defense by Rinaldi to come over and help. Davis has it for Cape May Tech. Got it over to Rinaldi. Rinaldi takes it right side. Bounces in the post to Romano, who has to save it inbounds. There's a lot of mustard on that pass. Coleman with it. That's a 5-second violation. Boy, what is Coleman doing as the point guard? How do you get called for a 5-second violation without even dribbling the basketball? He was just holding the ball. Jones was right there, and he never put it on the floor.
That's the second time tonight.
Oh! And a little contact away from the ball. Now there's Jones to the basket, no good. McKeefery the rebound, no good, but a foul. And what do we have? The officials are going to come together here. And let's see what we got. The official is calling the two coaches together. Looked like the two officials had two different calls here. And let's see what we're gonna have. The officials got together, and now Dave Downey's going over to the bench to explain to both coaches what the call's going to be.
Cape May wants Tommy Kiefer going to the line for a 2-shot foul. Cape May Tech wants to see an over-the-top call. There could have been a signal for a jump ball.
I think that's what it is. It's a jump ball, and Lower Cape May will have it. And now Bob Ridgway wants an explanation. Oh, this is wild. Now we're ready to go finally. Inbounding is simple. He throws it all the way in the backcourt to Jones. Jones, 2:54 to go in overtime. Cape May Tech by 3. Jones top of the lane to Durante. Durante for 3. Short. Rebound taken by Gary Farrow, who's made a big couple of plays in this overtime for Cape May Tech.
Yes, he has. And again, that's a big defensive rebound. His 8th rebound of the basketball game.
Coleman with it to Romano. Cape May Tech can really take an advantage here in overtime with a basket. Farrow dribbled to beat a 5-second count. Rinaldi, a spin move rejected by McKeefery. McKeefery gets the loose ball in the rebound, and now here is Simple. Through the lane, layup, no good. Rebound, and McKeefery's fouls over the back of Gary Farrow, who will walk down and shoot 1 and 1.
And that will be the 4th personal foul on Tom McKeefery, number 34 for Lower Cape May. And Lower Cape May's been over the 10-foul limit for quite some time, so Farrell will go down to the other end, walk the length of the floor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I said 1 and 1. Obviously, this is 2 shots. And with 2:15 to go, it's 58-55. Cape May Tech in the lead. And we are in overtime. Lower Cape May, a momentous comeback to force overtime. Cape May Tech trying to extend this to a 2-possession lead as Farrow's on the line with his team up by 3. First one, got it.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. He is now 3 for 6 from the line after missing his first 3. He's knocked down quite confidently his last 3 attempts.
Tech by 4 with 2:15 to go in overtime. Farrow's free throw, in and out. Long rebound to Jones. Jones has gotten a lot of boards tonight for a point guard. Pittman in the corner, dribble drive, floater along the baseline, no good. Romano the rebound for Tech. He's doubled, and oh, what a great find. Got it up to Farrow ahead of the defense, and his layup is good.
And a big, big bucket for the Hawks.
Timeout, Lower Cape May. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast. Back on 98.7 The Coast. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 61-55. Cape May Tech in the lead over Lower Cape May with 1:55 to play in overtime. And, you know, some of these people here, buddy, tonight kind of reminded me of Flyer season ticket holders.
Okay,
there were people leaving. There were people walking out of a 2-point game late in regulation.
Going to beat that traffic. You know what that bottleneck could be like at that light getting on the Parkway.
We just had a few more people walk out the door during that timeout here in overtime. And you sat here and watched a bunch of slop for 3 quarters. The game got good and everybody left. Pittman behind a double screen will fire a 3. Couldn't get the friendly roll. Romano peels the rebound. And he is fouled by Ernie Harper.
And that will be the first personal foul against number 11 for Lower Cape May, Ernie Harper. That is the 11th rebound of the basketball game, Ryan, for Jim Romano. Coming off the bench. He's got 12 points and 11 boards, a double-double. Not bad when you get that off a guy off the bench. And Tom McKeefrey.
Romano got a friendly roll on the free throw.
One block shot away from a triple-double. He's got the points. He's got 10 rebounds. He's got 9 blocks.
Second free throw by Romano is no good. It is a 7-point game, as that free throw did make it a 3-possession game. In the corner, Pittman. 1:34 to go. Durante to Harper. Wow, Harper was wide open for 3 and didn't take the shot. Got it in the paint to McKeefrey. The ball's loose on the floor, and we have a jump ball possession to Cape May Tech. Wow, Harper was wide open for 3 in the corner and didn't pull the trigger.
Well, Brian, Ernie Harper's played a good game off the bench, but, you know, he had a freshman moment.
Right.
You know, he had the opportunity to take a shot there, and he passed on it, tried to drive it into the lane, and turned it over.
Davis, center of the floor to Rinaldi. Got it back to Coleman. Coleman straight down the lane, finger roll. Why did he shoot? He didn't need to. And he missed it. And here comes Pittman for Cape May. Shot up off the glass, no good. McKeefrey kept the rebound alive momentarily, but now it's Davis. Davis got it to Rinaldi. Back to Davis.
Under a minute to play.
Davis across midcourt to Romano. He's doubled. Got it down low to Farrow, to Rinaldi. Layup is good.
And again, that time, Cape May Tech played strong with the ball, made good decisions, passing ahead, got a layup.
And that might about do it. 64-55. Now Harper for 3. That's short. Romano the rebound. And the ball goes off of Lower and out of bounds. .3 seconds to go in overtime. And right now, Cape May Tech has outscored Lower Cape May 9-0 in the overtime. Davis is fouled, and wow, that came close to being an intentional foul. But Davis will go to the line for 2 shots.
And that foul, again, will be on number 11, Ernie Harper. That is Harper's second personal foul, and Robbie Davis goes to the line to shoot 2.
First one is good. Second one is also good. There's a steal by Romano on the inbound. No good. Farrow's layup is good. And wow, this game actually is turning into a blowout in overtime. 13-point lead for Tech. Pittman a jumper, no good. And we have a foul committed by Farrow on McKeefrey, and McKeefrey will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
And right now, too, Brian, both officials got to be aware this game's getting a little chippy. Well-played basketball game here tonight with a lot of intensity, especially in the second half. Lower Cape May getting back into the game, and you don't want to see something stupid happen.
Free throw, no good. And the rebound is brought down by Cape May Tech. Got it ahead to Romano, and his layup is good. 6 seconds to go in the game. Pittman with it. Get to the basket, and he scores a layup at the buzzer for Lower Cape May's first points of overtime. And Cape May Tech wins it 50-70 to 57 in overtime. We'll take a timeout. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast.